I've never heard of it before, and I think it's just something that kind of pricks your ears. I'm like, oh, oat cream. Like it does sound delicious. Don't get me wrong, but what is it? Hi guys, this is Jim with another episode of Beers of the British Isles. On today's episode, we are drinking Duopolis by BrewDog. It's been a few episodes since I did a BrewDog beer, so here it is. I'm sure you were all missing them. Now I have done BrewDog to death, so I won't go on about them too much. See my other episodes. Basically, they're Scottish. They make beer, they love marketing, and they don't like COVID. All credit to BrewDog. Very recently, we're coming out now, early 2021. They just kind of recently volunteered the use of their bars as, it was either testing facilities or vaccination centres, which, fair play to BrewDog. They seem to be really doing their part during this lockdown, which incidentally is the setting for how I came across this beer. Now, Duopolis is a 4.7% oat cream double dry hopped IPA. 4.7%. So kind of sessionable. Is it sessionable? Probably by today's standards, yes, it is sessionable. It's certainly not going to blow your socks off. Now, I first came across this beer. It was during the very first UK national lockdown, through some unforeseen circumstances, shall we say. My girlfriend and I found ourselves trying to kill some time, wandering through Liverpool very safely, socially distanced, hand sanitizer, mask, all that stuff. But as we walked through Liverpool, as we waltzed through the empty streets of Liverpool city centre, we noticed that BrewDog was serving beer out of a hatch to take away and to take back to your homes and enjoy. So we grabbed ourselves a pint of this beer we'd never heard of, Duopolis. It was absolutely delicious, and later on that day, I proposed to that woman. So was the beer that good? I guess we'll find out. Right. So this is an oat cream double dry hopped IPA. Now, I don't know what oat cream is, but I really want some. It sounds absolutely delicious. Double dry hopped IPA, they're always good. BrewDog know their way around an IPA. So, have they just made a delicious sounding beer, or is it going to taste good too? Let's find out. Okay, we're in the glass. We are all poured in. My head's already disappeared. That's not a good sign. We're in the glass, and it looks pretty great, if I do say so myself. Don't know why I wouldn't. It looks pretty great. Now, this beer, for a BrewDog beer, is kind of interesting because it doesn't have that many ingredients. Normally, if you read the brew sheet for a BrewDog beer, you're there all day. You know, either they've got tons of hops or tons of malts, but they really don't ascribe to the simplicity model of brewing. This one's different. This only lists flaked oats and pale malt as the malts, and the hops we have good old faithful Cascade and Chinook, some real powerhouse hops there, and Ariana. I think this is the first time I've actually come across a beer that has Ariana hops in it. They're part of this sort of new breed of German hops. You know, you had the Mandarin Bavaria and the Hallertau Blanc that really, the Hallertau Blanc specifically, really took the world by storm. Mandarin Bavaria, one of my favourite hops. I love it. Ariana is kind of like, it seems to be the most sort of modern of them all. It seems to be sort of like, promise those peachy, lychee, tropical flavours. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. Let's give it a sniff. And like I say, the haze on this is really good. This is an opaque beer, which I'm sure is what they're going for. Now, obviously the oats help with that, but so do the hops, as we know. The scent is not super. It's not super forward, but if you really dig in there, you can see. I know I shouldn't say this, but it almost smells like Lilt. You know, it smells very Lilt or other tropical blend soft drink. It really smells tropically, and I guess what I can pick out just the base bulk of that scent aroma is pineapple. So it smells really pineapple now. Yeah, let's give it a go. Yeah, very interesting. Very low carbonation, which works really well in this style. Those tropical hops, because it's very low carbonation, the tropical hops are allowed to just smack you in the face. So what you have here is, it's pineapple, very low bitterness, so there are no sort of grapefruit characters from a Cascade that you might expect. But there is a touch of, like pineapple and peach. On the website they say lychee, but I'm going to be honest, I don't know anyone who's ever eaten a lychee. I think lychee might be a myth. But they say it's in there. Maybe it is. But the interesting thing about this is there is lactose in this beer. Lactose, obviously, milk, sugar. The sugar that brewers put into their beer, it's only about, I think, either 10 or 20% as sweet as sucrose, but it's non-fermentable, so it leaves you with a nice sweetness at the end of the brew. They mustn't have put an awful lot in it, because I'm really not getting the lactose, and to be honest, you could probably do without it. It is good. It's, like I said, low carbonation, very tropical. BrewDog said that the oats in this provide an asphalt smooth finish. Now I remember my skateboard days on, I think asphalt's like tarmac, and they were always the nicest areas to skate in, but I've never had it in a beer before. Okay, let's sum this up then. Let's really dig down and get to the bottom of this beer. So it looks incredible. This is Duopolis by BrewDog. It looks awesome. The head's dissipated. I'm not going to blame my glasses on that. I think it's just, unfortunately, poor head. And that's probably due to the very, very low carbonation that this beer has. You know, if you give it a little swirl, it will sort of puff up a little bit, but not really anything to write home about, unfortunately. But still, the haze is very good. And the pale colour, I mean, I could have gone a little bit darker on this, to be honest, but that's up to them. The pale colour is fine. I mean, I don't know what an oat cream double dropped IPA looks like, so I guess this is it. The aroma, as it's warming up now, as I always say, you are getting more of that pineapple. Yeah, not peachy. There is something in there that I can't quite make out what it is. Like I said, it does smell a little bit like non-branded tropical flavoured soft drink. But pineapple smacks me in the face. Maybe lychee isn't a myth. Maybe it's real. Yeah, the very, very low carbonation really makes way for that delicious, silky smooth, tropical flavour. Low carbonation, low bitterness, and that really does make for just it allows you to really explore those flavours. Now, I've gone on about the pineapple and the peach flavours, but there obviously are sort of gradations in there. There are things in between there, and they've done a good job of sort of laying the plate for that, so that you can actually appreciate it. Now, the oat cream thing, as much as I think lychee is a myth, I think oat cream is definitely an invention of BrewDog. I've never heard of it before, and I think it's just something that kind of pricks your ears. I'm like, oh, oat cream. Like it does sound delicious, don't get me wrong, but what is it? I don't really know, because they haven't put any in it, so what is it? Now, if I were to rate this on a scale of 0 to 10, one thing that I'm going to have to take into account here as I do this is the ABV of this beer. The ABV of this is 4.7%, which, you know, is it sessionable, is it not? I don't know, but it's definitely not one of the knock your socks off, you know, mega beers, you know, £3 a can kind of beers in the British Isles. So 4.7% is very, very low, very, very manageable, almost crushable. So I think if I'm going to rate this on a scale of 0 to 10, that in mind, I'm going to give it an 8.5, because you don't normally get this kind of real big, bold flavour in a lower ABV beer. And I maybe, you know, I have written before about how to make a full-bodied small beer. Maybe the oats in this are really, really doing it justice. Maybe they're really, really bolstering this low alcohol beer and allowing those big complex flavors to develop. I don't know, but they've done a really good job with it. So good of a job that I recommend that you head out to Tesco, which is where I got this from, or probably other supermarkets as well. Grab yourself a 4-pack of Duopolis. I'm not sure how long it's going to be around for. You know, I think it might have been a seasonal thing. So definitely go out and get one. If not, visit a BrewDog bar. And as you sip on your Duopolis, the name of which I have no idea what it means, your oat cream double dry hopped IPA, stick on the song "Sunshine of Your Love" by Cream. It pays homage to that fateful day when I first met Duopolis and proposed to my lovely fiance, I guess now. But just a great song, and by the band Cream. So head out there, guys, grab yourself a Duopolis, let me know what you think, and until next time.